What's up guys, Philip here, and I am back in the garage to take you along with me for what was probably one of the heaviest back workouts that I have done in this garage. And so I started it with a vertical pull on my Titan lat pull down machine with my Titan multi-grip attachment. And I love you guys so much that I busted that attachment out, and was not easy to get up there. It is a behemoth. You can tell I'm 6'3" with a pretty good wingspan, and it's kind of dwarfing me. So, and this video really doesn't do it justice. So, went ahead and just worked up to a top 2 sets of 235 on the machine, which for this machine, that's a pretty good load. I think the most I've ever really done on this is about 255. And so with minimal swing, I'll take 235 right now. It's really good 2 sets. So I went ahead and just did 8 reps each for my top 2 sets. As you see, definitely feeling these right now. They worked me pretty good. So just little dead hang, finish that last rep. There we go. And I went down to just 180 pounds of plate weight, which it's a great back down set weight. So typically I'll just go down to 180 and kind of rep it out. And I think I got about 15 on this set. So that was a really good number for me. I was kind of feeling myself, so I went ahead and rolled the sleeves up. Good work, Philip. So I went ahead and moved on to a dumbbell row, and sometimes I just like to break these out to see or remind myself of why I picked badass dumbbells over some of the competitors. And you'll kind of see here they go very, very heavy. So if you like to do really heavy rows or presses, then they're a really great option. So here's me just kind of my first main set, easy main set, just 110 on the dumbbell. Did it for 8 reps. Started to feel the weight was much heavier than 60 and 85 was, but still moving really, really well, and went ahead and bumped up to 135. So I'm just making 12.5 pound plate jumps at a time. And so this was pretty heavy without a strap, because these dumbbells, the handles are actually 2 inches longer than a normal dumbbell. So not only is it heavy, but it tries to kind of teeter-totter in your hand, and you can kind of see that right now. And so 135, and then broke out the big boy. Go 160, and I'm using my Iron Master So Easy straps. These are my favorite straps to use for dumbbell rows, and I'm just kind of demonstrating how you use them there. And so 160 moved well, I would say. Just did sets of 8, well, a top set of 8 with each arm, and moved really well. I was very, very pleased going back and watching to see how they looked, because while I was doing them, they felt like the gravity was turned up to 10,000. I promise you that. I felt like Goku before he took off all his weighted clothes that he trained with. So, went really well. I did 135 as a back down as well. I didn't film that, and then just moved on to some lat pull downs with my straight bar, or 48-inch lat bar, whatever. And I just did 4 working sets of very, very minimal rest in between, with however many I could get. And I wasn't trying to use picture perfect form on them. So I went ahead and moved on to my last exercise of the night, which was just a reverse fly with 35s. And that's a pretty good weight for me to use on these like little auxiliary, shoulder lifts. So it was just shooting for like sets of 12 to 15, and I ended up doing 4 sets, and I'm actually using my deadlift jack handle to steady myself. So I have my forehead to the handle of my deadlift jack. And who said deadlift jacks were only good for one thing? So, was feeling good, looking good. Everything was moving well, and this was just altogether a great workout, guys. So, thanks for tuning in, and I will catch you guys later.